Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on our channel Immortal News. Today we'll be presenting a list of famous celebrities who have passed away, with announcements of their passing made in the last 24 hours. As always, we have special tributes in our Today's Top Headlines section. Before we proceed, we kindly ask for your support by giving this video a thumbs up. Let's begin. Thank you. Number 6. Brandy Mallerie, A Journey of Transformation and Inspiration. Brandy Mallerie, known for her appearance on Season 4 of the ABC series Extreme Weight Loss, passed away on November 9th in Stone Mountain, Georgia at the age of 40. The cause of her death was not disclosed. Mallory's journey on the show, which aired in 2014, was more than just about weight loss. It was about overcoming personal challenges and inspiring others. Mallerie, a professional makeup artist, was motivated to change her life following the death of her sorority sister at the age of 29. This turning point led her to Extreme Weight Loss, a show she discovered after initially applying for The Biggest Loser. Her dedication to her health and well-being was profound, as she weighed around 329 pounds at her heaviest. Her time on the show was marked by remarkable achievements, including completing the half Ironman, a grueling 70.3-mile fitness challenge, in under 8 hours. Beyond the show, Mallerie continued her fitness journey through dance, combining her passions for makeup and fitness. She often shared her experiences and insights with her followers on Instagram, spreading messages of body positivity and self-care. Mallerie's impact on those around her was significant. Kim Williams-Maxiel, a contestant from Season 5 of Extreme Weight Loss, paid tribute to Mallerie, acknowledging her zest for life and her influence on others. She highlighted Mallerie's passion for body positivity and her ability to inspire others in their fitness journeys. Brandy Mallerie's life story serves as a beacon of hope and motivation, reminding us of the power of personal transformation and the impact one person can have on the lives of many. Tribute to Brandy Mallerie. Number 5. Peter Seidler, a visionary leader in baseball and business. Peter Seidler, the esteemed chairman of the San Diego Padres and a prominent American businessman, passed away on November 14th at the age of 63. Coming from a lineage deeply rooted in Major League Baseball, Sidler was the grandson of Walter O'Malley and nephew of Peter O'Malley, both former owners of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Sidler's educational background included a bachelor's degree in finance from the University of Virginia and an MBA from the University of California, Los Angeles. During his time at Virginia, he was a member of the Delta Upsilon fraternity. He went on to establish Sidler Equity Partners in Marina del Rey, California, where he was the managing partner. His firm amassed an impressive $5 billion in assets under management. In the realm of baseball, Sidler made a significant impact on the San Diego Padres. In 2012, he formed the O'Malley Group with his uncle Peter and Ron Fowler, acquiring the Padres from John Moores. Sidler's personal life was anchored in his family, with his wife Sheil and their 3 children in La Jolla, California. Despite battling type 1 diabetes and surviving 2 bouts with non-Hodgkin lymphoma, Sidler continued his active involvement in his business and sports endeavors until a medical procedure in September 2023 limited his presence at games. Peter Seidler's death is a significant loss to the world of baseball and business. His visionary leadership, business acumen, and passion for sports have left an indelible mark on the San Diego Padres and beyond. Number 4. Devon Wylie, a dynamic presence on the football field. Devon Wylie, the former American football wide receiver known for his agility and versatility, passed away on November 13th at the age of 35. Born into a sport-centric world, Wylie's journey began at Granite Bay High School in California and led him to a promising career in both college and professional football. Wylie's collegiate years at California State University, Fresno, were marked by impressive performances, culminating in 98 receptions, 1,327 yards, and 8 touchdowns. His potential was recognized in the 2012 NFL Draft when the Kansas City Chiefs selected him 107th overall in the 4th round. Wylie's NFL journey included stints with the Arizona Cardinals, Tennessee Titans, Seattle Seahawks, San Francisco 49ers, St. Louis Rams, Oakland Raiders, and the Atlanta Falcons. His ability to contribute both as a receiver and a special teams player made him a valuable asset to these teams. Wylie also ventured north to Canada, signing with the Toronto Argonauts of the Canadian Football League. Though his NFL career was marked by brief tenures with multiple teams, Wylie's athleticism and determination left a lasting impression. His versatility as a punt and kickoff returner showcased his adaptability and team spirit. Wylie's journey in professional football, fraught with challenges and transitions, exemplified his resilience and commitment to the sport. Wylie's sudden departure leaves a void in the hearts of his fans, teammates, and the football community. His dedication to the game and dynamic presence on the field will be remembered and cherished. Tribute to Devon Wylie. Number 3. Michael Bishop, a stalwart of speculative fiction and literary excellence. Michael Lawson Bishop, a distinguished author and editor in the realm of speculative fiction, passed away on November 13th at the age of 78. His journey into the world of storytelling began in Lincoln, Nebraska, on November 12, 1945. Bishop's early years were split between Kansas and various Air Force bases where his father was stationed. He honed his literary skills at the University of Georgia, earning both a bachelor's and a master's degree in English. His academic journey led him to teaching roles in the Air Force Academy Preparatory School and at the University of Georgia, before he embarked on a full-time writing career. Bishop's writing career was launched with his first story, Fall, in Galaxy in 1970. His debut novel, A Funeral for the Eyes of Fire, set the tone for a prolific and impactful literary career. His works spanned various genres, including his award-winning time travel novel, No Enemy But Time, and the Southern Gothic World War II baseball novel, Brittle Innings. Bishop's literary prowess was also evident in his short stories, with collections like Blooded on Arachne and Blue Kansas Sky receiving critical acclaim. He also ventured into mysteries with co-author Paul DiFilippo under the pseudonym Philip Lawson. Bishop's legacy is cemented through numerous awards and nominations, including the Nebula, Locus, and Riesling Awards. He was a multi-time Hugo and World Fantasy Award nominee, reflecting his broad appeal and mastery over various speculative fiction subgenres. His role as a writer-in-residence at LaGrange College in Georgia further exemplified his commitment to nurturing the next generation of writers. Michael Bishop lived a life enriched by family, including his wife Jerry, daughter Stephanie, and grandchildren. His son Jamie predeceased him. Bishop's life and work remain a beacon of inspiration in the literary world, particularly in the realms of science fiction and fantasy. Tribute to Michael Bishop. Number 2. Luis Carlos Gil, a harmonious legacy in the world of music. Luis Carlos Gil, a cherished member of the renowned Eurovision 1980 group Trigo Limpio, passed away at the age of 72. Known for his musical talents and contribution to the iconic Spanish band, Gil left an indelible mark on the European music scene. He succumbed to an illness he had been battling for 5 years, leaving a void in the hearts of his fans and the music industry. Gil, alongside Iñaki de Pablo and Patricia Fernandez, represented Spain at the Eurovision Song Contest in 1980 with the song Quédate esta noche, securing the 12th position. His journey with Trigo Limpio began in 1975 when he, De Pablo, and Amaya Cesar united to form a band that resonated with audiences across Spain and Latin America. Their participation in the 1977 OTI Festival, achieving 4th place with Rompem Matame, further solidified their place in international music. Trigo Limpio's influence extended beyond Eurovision, capturing hearts in countries like Venezuela, Mexico, Colombia, and Ecuador. They produced hits like Adios Mama, Maria Magdalena, and Te Quiero para mí, which continue to be celebrated. After a successful 15-year career and several lineup changes, the group disbanded in 1990. Post-music, Gil embraced a quieter life in San Sebastian, Basque Country, Spain, working with Eurocipas in food and wine distribution. His legacy, however, remains vibrant in the melodies he helped create and the joy he brought to his audience. Gil's passing is mourned by family, friends, and fans worldwide, who remember him not just as a musician, but as a pivotal figure in Spain's cultural tapestry. His contributions to music and the joy he brought to listeners will be cherished for generations. Tribute to Luis Carlos Gil. Elanor Otto, the enduring spirit of Rosie the Riveter. Elanor Otto, an emblematic figure known as the last serving Rosie the Riveter, passed away on November 12th at the age of 104. Born in Los Angeles on October 28, 1919. Otto's life journey is a remarkable story of resilience, dedication, and pioneering spirit. She symbolized the strength and determination of women who stepped into workforce roles during World War II and continued to break barriers long after. During the war, Otto began her career at Rohr Aircraft Corporation in Chula Vista, California, earning 65 cents an hour in 1942. Working alongside her sisters, she contributed to the war effort while managing personal responsibilities as a single mother. Post-war, despite societal shifts, Otto's indomitable spirit led her back to factory work. She spent 14 years at Ryan Aeronautical Company and later worked at Douglas Aircraft Company, which became part of Boeing. By 2014, she had worked on every C-17 plane at the Boeing plant. Otto's dedication to her work didn't go unnoticed. She received multiple accolades, including the Lillian K. Keel Award in 2014 and the California State Assembly's 70th Assembly District Woman of the Year. In 2017, she was honored with the Air Force Association's Lifetime Achievement Award and experienced a ceremonial flight on a C-17, a plane she helped build. Her impact extended beyond the aerospace industry. Elanor Otto became a cultural icon, appearing in media like The Ellen DeGeneres Show and The Today Show, and was celebrated in a Veterans Day parade in New York City. In Long Beach, California, a bar named in her honor opened in 2019, testament to her lasting influence. Elanor Otto's life story is a tribute to the Rosie the Riveters of the world, and a testament to the enduring strength of women in the workforce. Her legacy continues to inspire and empower future generations. Tribute to Elanor Otto. Peter James Boylan, A Life of Distinguished Military Service and Leadership. Major General Peter James Boylan, a revered figure in the United States Army, passed away on November 12th in Milledgeville, Georgia, at the age of 87. Born in Portage, Wisconsin on May 18, 1936, Boylan's journey from a local high school Hall of Famer to a highly decorated military officer is a story of dedication and exceptional service. Boylan's academic journey was as impressive as his military career. He briefly attended the University of Wisconsin before earning a B.S. in military science from the United States Military Academy. He furthered his education with an M.S. and an M.Sc. in Aerospace and Systems Engineering from the University of Michigan, and received an honorary Doctor of Letters from Flagler College. His military career began with enlistment in the U.S. Army in 1956, followed by 2 tours of duty in the Vietnam War. Boylan's leadership was evident during the 1983 invasion of Grenada with the 82nd Airborne Division. His roles spanned across the Office of the Joint Chief of Staff at the Pentagon, Deputy Inspector General of the Army, and Commander of the 10th Mountain Division. He also served as an Assistant Professor of Mechanical Engineering and Commandant of Cadets at the United States Military Academy. Boylan's military honors include the Distinguished Service Medal, Silver Star, Legion of Merit, and Bronze Star Medal, among others, showcasing his valor and commitment to service. His personal life was marked by a loving marriage to Kathleen E. Kathy Costa, with whom he had 2 sons and 3 daughters. Continuing the family legacy, both his sons, 1 daughter, and a grandson graduated from West Point. Beyond his military and family commitments, Boylan served as a cantor at his local Roman Catholic church, reflecting his deep faith and community involvement. Major General Peter James Boylan's legacy is not only in his military achievements, but also in the values of leadership, education, and service he embodied. Tribute to Peter James Boylan. Today's top headlines. News 1. Police in England have arrested a man in connection with the on-ice death of Minnesota native and hockey star Adam Johnson. The incident, which occurred during a game between the Nottingham Panthers and Sheffield Steelers in the Elite Ice Hockey League on October 28, shocked the sports world. Johnson, a renowned player, succumbed to his injuries after an opposing player's skate accidentally hit him in the neck, leading to severe bleeding on the ice. The suspect, whose identity remains undisclosed, is suspected of manslaughter. The assumption is that the arrested player is Sheffield's Matt Petgrave, involved in the tragic incident. Detrara Chief Suptum Bex Horsfall of South Yorkshire Police stated, "Our investigation immediately followed this tragedy to understand the events leading to the loss of Adam in these unprecedented circumstances. This arrest comes 17 days after the tragic game, marking a significant turn in an event that has deeply affected the hockey community worldwide." News 2. The football world is shaken by the assassination of the former player from Sport Boys, attacked in a well-known district of Lima. Henry Colon, a renowned former Peruvian footballer who played for prominent clubs in his country, such as Sport Boys, Cesar Vallejo, and Sporting Cristal, has been tragically dead in Lima at the age of 41. Local media report that Colon was attacked around 6 a.m. local time by unknown assailants in the popular Barrios Altos area. The former player suffered 6 gunshot wounds and was transported by 2 individuals to the local Dos de Mayo hospital, where his death was later confirmed, according to RPP and Latina Television, citing police reports. The painful loss of our beloved former player and 2011 category coach Henry Colon deeply saddens us, spokespeople from Club Sports Boys stated in a release. We extend our heartfelt condolences and lift a prayer for his eternal rest. Colon also played for teams such as Somos Aduanas, Alianza Atlético, Total Chalaco, and Ayacucho FC. The Peruvian Football Federation also mourned the loss of the distinguished figure through a message published on X, formerly known as Twitter, saying, "Our deepest condolences to his loved ones and friends. Rest in peace." News 3. The surfing world is in mourning following the untimely death of Kirby Lee, a well-known San Francisco surfer and father of 2, on November 6th. Lee, 54, succumbed to injuries from a mysterious surfing accident at Ocean Beach 4 days prior. Despite the relatively calm waves that day, described as tiny by fellow surfer Jose Lopez, the cause of the accident remains unknown. Lee, an associate professor of pharmacology at UC San Francisco, was discovered unconscious in the water. Fellow surfers and an off-duty paramedic administered CPR before paramedics arrived. Unfortunately, extensive brain damage due to oxygen deprivation proved fatal. Lee's organs, including his heart and kidneys, were successfully transplanted, honoring his status as an organ donor. An avid surfer, Lee caught waves globally, from Australia to South Africa. His passion for surfing persisted alongside his academic career, which involved extensive research, mentoring students, and improving patient outcomes in clinical pharmacy. Kirby Lee's legacy lives on through his family, friends, colleagues, and the many lives he touched, both in the waves and in academia. His brother Mark and UCSF colleague Dr. Lisa Kroon reflected on his profound impact. Lee's adventurous spirit and dedication to both his passions and his loved ones will be deeply missed. News 4. Donna Adon, mother of convicted dentist Charlie Adelson, was arrested at Miami International Airport on November 13th night. She faces charges of murder, conspiracy, and solicitation in the 2014 murder for hire of Florida State law professor Dan Markel. This arrest follows closely on the heels of her son's conviction. Donna, 73, is the latest to be charged in a saga that has captured national attention. The case centers around a bitter post-divorce battle between Michel and his ex-wife, Wendy Adelson, Donna's daughter. Prosecutors claim that the Adelson family conspired to hire hitmen for the murder, a narrative that has unfolded in court over nearly a decade. Donna's attempt to flee the country reportedly accelerated the arrest, with plans uncovered for her travel to non-extradition countries. Investigators, fearing the complexity of an international extradition, acted swiftly to detain her. This high-profile case, which has involved multiple arrests including that of Latin Kings gang member Luis Rivera and hitmen Sigfredo Garcia and Katie Magbanua, now sees another dramatic twist with Donna Adelson's arrest. As the community awaits further developments, this case continues to unravel, shedding light on a family's alleged involvement in a heinous crime. Number 1. Michel Simon, a stalwart pillar of French film criticism. Michel Simon, a venerated figure in French film criticism and the long-serving editor of Positif magazine, passed away at the age of 85. His 6-decade career at Positif, starting in 1968, marked him as a fervent and influential advocate of cinema. The magazine mourned his loss, describing him as its master architect. Born in Paris in 1938, Simon's love for cinema blossomed during his student years, leading him to join Positif in 1968. He ascended to the role of editorial director in 1973, preferring Positif to its rival, Cahiers du Cinéma, for its left-wing stance and surrealism influence. His contributions extended beyond editorial work to authoring books on notable directors, including Kazan by Kazan, Conversations with Losey, and Stanley Kubrick. British director John Boorman, whom Clement featured in his 1985 book, Boorman, a Visionary in His Time, spoke highly of him, noting his unmatched passion for cinema. Simon's dedication went beyond mere appreciation. He demanded a profound love for films and held strong, well-defended opinions. Boorman, a Positif contributor, recalled Simon's editorial meetings filled with passionate debates, where differing from Michel required robust facts. Simon's influence reached the international scene, with Gilles Jacob, the former president of the Cannes Film Festival, recognizing him as a great critic and an inquisitive mind in cinema and art. Michel Simon's legacy lies not just in his writings, but in the depth of his commitment to film criticism. He leaves behind a rich heritage of insightful analysis, fervent advocacy, and an undying love for the art of cinema. Tribute to Michel Simon.